Early afternoon, everyone. Well, another weekly storm. Commonplace now. Fortunately, it's rain, but this winter, my prediction is going to be a major snowstorm in feet, not inches, once a week. Quite a bit more mess today than last Monday. So we're going to take you over there right now. Follow me. Right here. Now, I wasn't aware that there was any dead trees here. I can't tell what's up there. I'm not a tree expert. And the only way you can tell if they're dead is in the summertime, if they're not blooming and every other tree has leaves on it, then you know that that branch is dead. But this is a good sized one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out. I don't own a chainsaw. I'm terrified of using a chainsaw because they could kick back on you and chop your head in half.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
I'm terrified of a chainsaw. I had an electric one. I got a yard sale. The plastic gears were stripped out. I got rid of it. I bought it at Jewett City a few years ago. Normally I'd cut the thing in half. So it's going to tell me to cut this in half with a handsaw. I'm going to see if I can drag it down by the brook. But let's take a look at the brook. Fortunately, it didn't go over the bank.
Yeah, there's no work today. Work got canceled.
No, yep, there's no work today.
Today's Monday.
Take a look at the brook. Today is Monday, yes. We're going to take a ride out and we're going to go to Subway to get our Monday grinders for Monday night supper. But before we do that, we're going to try to get rid of some of this. Could be worse. I've got that leaner over there that hasn't moved, it's still in the Y over there. You can see it over there. Oh, that didn't come down. These things here, they fill up with water and they are very heavy. They're rotted and they're like a wet sponge, you know. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Oh man, if that hit the house, it'd go right through the roof.
Yes, it would. They definitely would. No doubt about it.
To be able to do that. That's heavier than it looks. I can just about get my... That's heavy.
There you go.
That's heavy. I can't lift that. Stuck in the ground over here. There's no way I'm going to be able to drag it, I don't think. Yeah, that's in the ground. It's in the ground about that much. I'll have to leave it there. There's nobody that's going to do it for me. These things fall down, they just have to stay there. You just worry about it hitting the house. You know, it don't take a whole tree to go through your trailer. Something like that can go right through the roof, through your windows on a downpour, and then you're homeless. You're homeless. Or your vehicle. I'm going to have to try to cut that, and that's going to be hard. The only chainsaw I would trust is an electric. They're a lot safer than a gas. But I'm not buying a chainsaw. Too much work. Not worth it. So, I figured I'd make this little video for you guys out there. So dead they just break right off. They're totally rotten, but we've had these small things hit the roof during the night. You know, a branch this size, usually not a problem, but if it comes from higher enough up and it goes this way, you only got the 7/16 OSB crapboard on the roof. That's what the trailer came with. 7/16 of an inch thick. Kind of like a pretzel, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. Looks like it.
Well, let's go over here. Work our way through. We'll probably go out and get a coffee. I've already been out early, and you were ready to go, and there was nobody picked you up today. There's no school buses today.
Nope.
Everything was closed, including your work. So, well, that's the way it is. The only thing we're thankful for is two things. No trees come down on us, and this was rain and not snow. If this had been snow, we would have about 3 foot of snow right now. And by the time I got it all dug out, we'd get another one. But the pattern is every weekend, every weekend. So just remember that. It's mild now. It will not stay mild. This will be snowstorm after snowstorm. Nor'easter or blizzards, one after another. So, just remember where you heard that from. The old goat is usually right about things like that. Because you go by the pattern, the weather pattern, and the amount of precipitation. Let's take a look over there. Well, nothing much has changed. It's pretty much in the same position. Oh, let's see what we got over here. A couple of dead ones here. Fungi. There's fungi among us. Fungi among us. Alright, the only thing I got left, and I probably won't do that on camera, is, if I can cut that. Oh, got one here. Figured I'd give you a little video similar to the one I made last week. Not too bad. That's the only problem is that this one drove itself into the ground. The only thing I can do, I don't think I can drag that. If I can cut it in half, I'd be able to move it. That is, it's dead, but it's not rotten. It's pretty solid. But if I could cut that in half, so I'm going to have to do by hand, and I'm going to be all out of breath and huffing and huffing and puffing. Too damn old to be doing this stuff. Let me take a look in the... Take a look in the shed and see if I see the saw in there. I think I got a small one. I have a big one, but it's probably in back of the snowblower. We'll be right back. Okay, this ain't gonna do it. I have one of them C-shaped saws with the big blade on them, but it's on the wall in the back of the snowblower. Well, let me just see how it cuts. Normally you cut on the bottom, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll give it a try. Yeah. Pull my guts out. This is not easy. I have to do it from the top. Can't do it from the bottom, so it's going to pinch.
I'm holding it with my foot.
That's all right. That's hard wood. That's not rotten. Too much like work. These guys that use chainsaws, they make it look so damn easy. Whew. I don't think I can turn it over, but I'll try.
It seems like it's cutting through it.
It's cutting, but I'll be dead on the ground by the time I'm cut through it. See, this is something I got to take care of. If it fell down through the driveway around the house, I would have to call the park owner. But this is not interfering with anything in the house, it's just in the yard. And it could stay there all year until it rots out completely. Or I'm dead, one or the other. If I can roll this over, which I doubt, it's starting to pinch. Alright. Let's see if I can roll it over, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just going to bind trying to saw it from the top. But
It's got a nice sharp blade on it.
well, yeah, but it's made for small limbs and stuff. It's not made for this. You need a chainsaw. And they're too damn dangerous. You can get a kickback on them. And the tip of that thing can cut your arm off or hit you right in the face. They're dangerous. Electric one, well, I think are safer. Probably a battery operated one would be even safer, but I'm not buying one. I got more other things that are more important. Nope, that'll have to rot out. Alright, let's go get coffee. Let's forget this. We'll leave it there. It'll rot out in time. Okay. before we leave for coffee and get our grinders for tonight, we have some more of these things to pick up. And I have to leave that thing over there. It's not in our way. We'll leave it. You know, it's always hard to hand saw like that. The older I get, the harder it is for me to do it. Now, Tommy asked me to use power tools like I do with woodworking. No, it's the wrong kind of blade. You need a blade that's made for cutting trees. And I'm not going to get the reciprocating saw out and change the blade, because that's a SOB to change the blade in it. And the one I got, Craftsman's, very hard to change the blades on it. But you need an aggressive blade made for trees, similar to that handsaw I showed you. I wish it was easy. I could take my skill saw and cut it, but when I was young, and I was young once, I thought I could do that, but it didn't work out. And that's many years ago. You're talking 50 years ago. So, anyways, let's go get a few of these over here. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos, Drew's Mobile Home and Roofing Repair. Very, very helpful hints on how to repair mobile homes and floors and roofing and stuff like that. And they're a very, very good channel. I highly recommend them. I'm not subscribed to them, but I do watch them. All right. Over here, I've already went out for breakfast this morning, but of course, you ate at home, Tom, but you thought you were going to go to work today.
Yep.
And they don't, you know, when you called in, you just have answer service, so they're from New London, so they're on the coastline, so they must have lost power down there. Knock on wood. We did not lose power yet. And it seems like this one was much worse than last week. So, we're very fortunate we didn't lose power. With the heavy rains, I wouldn't be able to get out and run the generator until it slowed down and the yard was flooded. So I'd have to have my boots on. So last week the power went out at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually 3 and 4. I think it was 3 hours altogether. So it was mild like it is now. So it didn't bother us. So the power came back on before daybreak, so it was fine. We were okay. When you lose power during the day, it's a lot easier. Like if we lost it now, all to do is go over and start the generator. We have to shut the UPSs off because they don't like the harmonics that come out of the generators, and they go click, 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 click. So you can't run your computers when I run the generator, unless you go directly without the UPS. So, but that's all right. We know that, and we have always done it. Yeah, that's not going to hurt anything. When I snow blow, I do it all day and around. I don't come here. Everywhere I look, I keep finding some, but I gives me a little entertainment here, huh? You like this kind of entertainment? No? You don't? Well, sorry folks, but I can't give you much better quality, videos. But at least I'm giving you something for your entertainment. I guess, what is it, 60 or 80,000 power outages in Connecticut so far in the news this morning? The 11 o'clock news. Very rare do we have power. Last week it was just a light wind in our area, it seemed to be, and we lost power for 3 hours. So far, I'll probably jinx it, we haven't lost any power.
I heard on the radio this morning that 25,000 people are without power.
It's more than that now. It's about 60 or 80.
Oh, wow.
I just heard it. Yep. When we get snow, it's going to be feet, not inches anymore. Based on the amount of rain that we are getting, you figure 3 inches of rain represents about 3 feet of snow, usually 10 times. 1 inch of rain equals 1 foot of snow approximately. That's what they predict. And I worry about getting more than 2 feet of snow on the roof of the house. They only got 2x2 trusses up there. And I can't get up on the roof to get it off. I got the snow rake, and from the ground I can always pull out about 1 foot, maybe 2 feet in. The rest stays there. So, got a lot to worry about. But it's a nice area, and I have no control of the trees. You just gotta hope for the best. Well, I'm gonna break this. Now, if a chainsaw, you just go right in there and boom, right through it. I have no idea where this came from. Could be anywhere up there. I mean, these don't seem to be dead, but there's a lot of branches. You know, all it takes, like I say, is something this size to hit the house, it'll go right through it. It'll go right through it. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Let me get some of this dirt off my hands. We'll go down the subway and get some grinders. We'll mail out the Christmas cards first. Almost 30 of them. My wife mails out every year. There used to be a bigger list, but a lot of people died off. So, we'll mail those out. Makes a good hand cleaner. All right. All right, Tommy and I are over here with another drunken dog. Not drunken dog, that's Old McDonald's Farm. This one here I like better. They got heat in here. The other one that we usually go to, most of the time, lately, they have not had any heat in there. Here it's not too bad. It's a warm, wet day today. Not doing a coffee video, just going to give you a little ending on this video. I'll eventually play around with that, see if I can cut that in half. It may take me a few days to do it with that little saw I got. Just get a nice day and I'll just go out there, and once I get that in half, I can get rid of it. It's not a big deal, it's not really in my way. Other than that, not much going on. I have to watch YouTube videos on Brave. But I can sometimes get a week almost a week on Google Chrome and not be restricted with the turning in the ad blocker off notification that YouTube loves to put up there. So I do nothing. It just happens, and it happens to you too, Tom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we have to go on Brave. I'm not turning the ad blockers off. Bottom line, I'm not doing it.
Me neither.
No. So there are some movies on Brave, on YouTube, that will not work because it's telling you to turn the ad blockers off, which I will not do. But a lot of them, most of them, I can watch, you know. And I like watching Tubi TV, but they don't have shows that I like. They have a lot of movies I never heard of before. And Pluto TV is useless. They just don't work. They either don't play or they play in the middle. They supposedly have Gunsmoke on there, but can't get it to work on my phone or on the desktop. So I'm going to take that out. That app is no good. But that's about it. Nothing else going on. So I think we're going to end the video today. I picked up the grinders already for tonight. And that's it. So this is going to be a short one. Just wanted to show you that, you know, we have to do our cleanups every time we get a storm like this. And most of the branches that come down, as a matter of fact, all of them that come down are dead. So, you know, they're not live branches coming down. But I'd rather have that than to have a tree coming down. And that's what I worry about. Because we do have a few dead trees that are near the driveway and not too far from the house. Not to mention the one that's in back of the shed. Okay. Take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.